What do we do? Stand up, fight back! When Al-Aqsa Mosque is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back!
So I'll start with the positives. Like, the positives has just been the level of organization, the groups that have all come together and organized. You know, as soon as someone comes for the first time to the encampment, the first thing I tell them is, have you seen the village? That's what I'm calling it. I don't think that's its name. But I mean, we've got a medical tent, we've got a supplies tent, we've got a food tent, we've got a hot water and coffee area. Like, it's very organized, it's very squared away, which I think is really good, right? Because again, we want to do this, but we want to do it safely. We've got counter protesters here, trying to distract, trying to make this a confliction zone. Right now it's harmonious. If you look around, there's dogs, there's baby strollers, there's kids, bikes. Like, it is like a farmer's market, right? It's a farmer's market. It's a good vibe. People come have fun in solidarity. I mean, divestment is the most important thing because that's material impact, right? Like, we've seen early on in this struggle, a lot of the movements were ceasefire bills and things like that. And while those are good, if you get that ceasefire bill passed, it doesn't really change anything for the people in Palestine.
We've had a campaign going on since November, trying to get the school to divest from Israel. You know, we've been doing a series of protests, you know, escalating higher and higher and higher. And then we saw the call for universities across the United States to set up encampments, specifically by National Students for a Democratic Society, which we are a chapter of. And but you know, started off by Columbia University Students for Justice in Palestine. So we wanted to join in on that and create our own popular university of Gaza. I not only have had to see like the videos and stuff of the genocide that's been happening in Palestine, but I saw firsthand my fellow student organizers who I've been organizing for months with get attacked by this campus's administration, intentionally calling violence upon them. You know, this is, you know, what we're breaking is not like a law, but a campus policy that they're willingly enforcing. We're seeing students rise up to injustice like we did in Vietnam, like we did in the South Africa, the anti-apartheid South Africa movement. So, you know, students are once again seeing the injustice that's happening, recognizing who is standing by the injustice, and understanding that you know, we're fighting the popular fight. You know, we're fighting the just fight. So that's honestly where I get my strength from. You know, seeing, you know, the protesters at Humboldt University push the police officers back. You know, that strength comes from being on the right side of history. So I'm happy to you know, be able to join in on the cause and help to move us to a more progressive world.